What if you could restart life once? Not rewind a day, not fix a mistake. Restart everything. You are offered a single reset, one chance to begin again. Your memories stay, your body resets, your life begins over. Same world, same rules, same randomness. One reset, no second restart. At first, it sounds like the greatest gift imaginable. Every regret suddenly feels temporary. Every mistake feels reversible. All the pain you carry now could be undone. You think of the obvious things first. The wrong career choice, the relationship you ruined, the words you should have said, the chances you were too afraid to take. This time, you'd do everything right. You'd study harder, choose better people, leave earlier, stay longer, speak sooner. Avoid the mistakes that cost you years. But this fantasy hides something dangerous. Because restarting life doesn't just erase pain, it erases growth. It erases the person you became because of suffering. You believe you would be wiser the second time, but wisdom without consequences is fragile. You know what to avoid, but not what it costs to avoid it. The first change happens immediately. Risk feels smaller. Fear loses its edge. After all, you've already survived once. Failure doesn't feel final anymore. And that's where the problem begins. When failure loses weight, effort changes. You hesitate less, but you also commit less. You take chances, but not seriously. Because deep down, part of you knows this life isn't final. This creates a strange distance between you and your own life. You are present, but not fully invested. You care, but not desperately. You love with a quiet escape plan in mind. Relationships change the most, because now you know how easily things can break. You try to protect people from future pain, but in doing so, you control them. You guide conversations, you steer decisions, you manipulate outcomes for the better. Slowly, life becomes less authentic. Not because you lie, but because you already know how the story can end. Then there's the moral question. Do you fix other people's lives too? Do you stop tragedies before they happen? Do you interfere with choices that once shaped you? Every intervention changes the timeline. People you loved before may never exist. Children may be born differently or not at all. Entire relationships vanish. You begin to realize something terrifying. Restarting life is not correction, it's replacement. You are not improving the same life, you are creating a different one. And somewhere along the way, you miss the original one, the messy one, the painful one, the one where you didn't know what would happen next. Because uncertainty did something important. It forced you to choose without guarantees. It made courage meaningful. It made love risky. It made effort expensive. With a reset in your pocket, those things fade. Life becomes optimized instead of lived, safer but thinner, smarter but colder. And then comes the final realization. You don't want to restart because life was bad. You want to restart because you're afraid of irreversible choice. But meaning is built from exactly that, from choices you cannot undo, from mistakes you must carry, from lives that only happen once. And maybe the deepest fear isn't failing again, but discovering that even with a restart, you would still hesitate, still doubt, still search for certainty that life was never meant to give. So, if you were offered a single restart, would you really use it? Or would knowing you could restart quietly destroy your courage to live fully the first time? Because maybe the most terrifying truth isn't that life can't be restarted, it's that it shouldn't be.